Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Simon and welcome to episode 14 of season 2 of the Clone Wars. Last episode was fantastic, really well written, really interesting to see Obi-Wan, just delve into a bit more of his personal side. Never realised he'd had, not necessarily a relationship, but maybe feelings for, another person. So that was interesting to see. Also foreshadowing at the end with Anakin, killing the governor in cold blood, as they would say. But it was a very, very good episode. Contained the right amount of action and sort of, dialogue just to carry the episode across. So looking forward to this next episode. Wondering what it's going to be about. So let's take a look. There's a lot of them. Who's that? Is he a government representative? It's long neck guy.
Prime Minister.
You found the Death Watch armies, then?
Yes, sir. They are preparing for battle. But if they attack, it would strengthen the people's resolve not to join the Death Watch movement. The Death Watch will never be strong enough to take over Mandalore without the will of the people.
Not if the Republic has
Why
a
does he
military
have such
presence
a
here.
horrifically
Their
long
occupation
neck?
will turn the Death Watch from terrorists to liberators in the eyes of the people.
If the Republic gets involved in our affairs, it will only lead to further violence. Thus, I shall reassert our position of neutrality.
Talk of an idealist.
No, those are the words of a pacifist and a people who have chosen non-violent action.
That may be so, Duchess. However, this message was delivered to my staff just this morning. I think you shall find it most illuminating.
The actions by our government have taken us into a period of civil war. To acknowledge it would be to invite panic in the streets.
Duchess,
So we hit the
do you know
truth
this
from our
man?
people.
Yes, Deputy Minister Jarek. He's a dear friend.
It is more than mere possibility, more than eventuality. It is here.
Stop! Deputy Minister Jarek is an honorable man. He would never commit such lies to the record. The Mandalorian government holds no secrets from its people.
If only that were true.
Death Watch is far stronger than we once thought. If we are to combat them effectively, we must have Republic assistance. Instead, this government acts out of pride and rejects the help of the Jedi.
It's not true. It's not true!
Duchess Satine will ultimately cause our defeat. Make no mistake. Republic intervention is absolutely necessary.
This isn't right. Something here isn't right. I wish to speak to
I'm
Jarek
confused.
immediately.
Satine, wait! I just heard what happened in the Senate.
You're sweet to be concerned, but I promise I'll be all right.
I am concerned. We're friends, are we not?
Yes, friends and nothing more.
Satine, as your friend, I don't think you should make any decisions in this state of mind. Rushing in like this, it's foolhardy.
Ironic words from a man who spends his days running hither and yon, wielding his lightsaber with deadly force as if on a crusade. Why should I listen to someone who so frequently relies on violence? In my opinion, you're the one who's foolhardy.
Girl troubles. Hey, Obi-Wan. Uh-oh.
What's happening?
It's the navigation system.
Why wouldn't you have just planted the bomb
Get
to
her out of
destroy
here.
it?
Jump!
Noble sacrifice. But she's seeing all of her close friends either die or betray her.
What do you mean no charges are to be filed? None at all. Someone tried to kill me. The controls on my speeder were compromised.
Sadly, my dear, there is no proof anyone tampered with anything. I'm afraid it might have been just an accident.
An accident, and it just
Palpatine
happened
knows
to
more than
coincide
he's
with me
letting on.
defending my home world.
I agree with Satine.
Well, finally.
It proves what I've been saying all along. Death Watch is out of control. The Republic must step in and help.
No, wait, I didn't...
You can't keep them reined in, obviously.
Senator? What is it?
Another
The
senator?
Senate completed its vote. They've decided in favor of occupation.
When did this happen? The vote was supposed to be tomorrow.
It was during your meeting with the Chancellor. Your accident accelerated the Senate's decision.
Ooh.
Republic forces are set to leave for Mandalore at sunrise tomorrow.
You see, I was right before.
A lot of dodgy politics on the go.
Counting on the Republic is a mistake. Where did you get this?
Buried deep in the evidence facility at the Ministry. It was not easy to find, believe me.
Uh-oh.
You were right. Someone faked the evidence. The recording presented to the Senate was not the full recording, but this disc is. You must show the Senate.
Dabu!
Oh. Run.
We have a shooting in Sector GL5. Subject identified as Duchess Satine Kreese.
Oh.
Perhaps where we can see them. You are coming with us.
I didn't kill him.
Subject identified as Duchess
Wow, okay,
Satine
this just
Kreese.
took an interesting twist. See, it's just a deactivator.
We spotted her. She's heading into the alley. Oh, cancel that. She's escaping in a speeder, heading for section IG-44.
My lord,
Oh,
everything
hello.
is going as you instructed.
Death Watch is prepared to fight.
Yes. The people have been worked into such a frenzy that when the Republic does arrive, the Death Watch will be considered heroes.
Excellent. The Republic Occupation Force is loading their ships and will arrive on time, if the Duchess Satine does not get in the way.
The Duchess Satine will not be in the way much longer. One of the Death Watch assassins is taking care of her.
It's good to see Darth Sidious.
Excuse me, sir.
Have you seen this woman?
I like how the narrator's voice is also the robot police's voice. It's nice they gave him more of a role than just narrating the beginning.
Nice disguise. Seeing you all right is... well, it's a relief. You should turn yourself in. We've both sworn a loyalty to the Republic.
I'm going to surrender to them.
What?
You'll need a distraction to enter the Senate freely. I can't risk them searching you just because you and I are associates.
I'm a Jedi. They wouldn't dare.
Things are changing, my dear.
Yeah, it's the first real sign of the corruption in the Senate and Darth Sidious working his magic. Oh. She is lucky she's got a Jedi. Oh, just shoot her, man. Come on.
be.
Oh. He's going to escape.
If there are no objections...
Supreme Chancellor, there has been a development in the case for Mandalore's neutrality.
The chair recognizes the senator from Naboo.
I think this should cast a new light on the so-called evidence we saw earlier.
Oh, he's not happy.
The actions by our government have taken us into a period of civil war. To acknowledge it would be to invite panic in the streets. Death Watch is far stronger than we once thought, but we have been training for this. We can stop them. But if we are to combat them effectively, we must have the temerity to stand strong in the name of peace. And if we are to do so, we must reject any Republic assistance. Instead, this government will act. It acts not out of pride, but for safety. Intervention by
Yeah,
the
so
Republic
they cut
will
out a large
inflame
chunk of
the
that.
opposition. And this is why our government rejects the help of the Jedi.
Kind of like how
We must
Disney make me
listen
cut up
to
these
Duchess
videos.
Satine. If we do not, we will ultimately cause our defeat.
Satine, the Senate held an emergency session, and the Republic forces have been ordered to stand down.
Allow me to offer a most sincere apology on behalf of the entire Republic. You are a most loyal servant,
Sincere. Yeah,
and we
come
are
on.
all grateful.
Yes, grateful.
Chancellor, if you and Masameda would join me for a moment, we have some logistics to discuss in order to ratify the Senate's decision.
But for you, this wouldn't have happened.
No, it was your unshakable faith in your people and your determination that brought about this result.
I appreciate that. But still, who's behind all of this? Who tampered with that recording? Who tried to convict me of murder and throw me in jail?
I'm not sure. But as you said yourself, things are changing.
Okay, so another interesting episode. There's so many ways she could have died in that episode that it was just, you know, and it frustrates you when, you know, you see an assassin who just is so bad at their job. But no, it was good. I mean, I really enjoyed the whole undermining, Palpatine undermining, you know, the Senate and the whole corruption, and just getting to see more of Darth Sidious than we have done in the past. It's good to see Count Dooku back as well in person. Hopefully he's going to get more involved in the coming episodes. Yeah, I really like the Mandalore storyline. Gives a bit more depth to the people. And, you know, I always assumed that the Mandalorians were just warriors. I didn't realise they were also a peaceful people. Obviously, they've divided into two different types of cultures, I guess. But no, it was a really good episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, let me know what you thought in the comments. If you haven't, then please subscribe, and I'll see you soon.